we are going to start our lecture from question number 8. But in order to solve question number 8, we have to learn uh, about a topic, and the name of that topic is centroid of a triangle. Taha Kazi has joined us because in this question number 8, we are going to see a new topic. So I urge all of you to concentrate more to learn this new topic so that you could face no difficulty in solving question number 8. So topic is centroid of a triangle. What is centroid? Whenever you will listen this word centroid, the very first thing that should come into your mind is a point. Centroid is a point. Arif Tazim has entered. What is centroid? Centroid is a point. Taha Kazi has just entered. Well, I'm taking the pen right now. Students, all of you concentrate on the slide. Here in this slide, we are discussing a new topic, and the name of that topic is centroid. Sadaqat Ali has entered the room. Taha Kazi once again. Hasnain has entered the room. Now we are 21 participants. Well, what is centroid? Whenever you will listen this word, this thing must come into your mind that it's a point. Ahmed has just entered. There are so many types of point. इसकी अलग स्पेशलिटी होगी, ये अलग प्रॉपर्टी इसको सेटिस्फाई करेगा. ये कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी इसको सेटिस्फाई करेगा? It is a point where three medians of the triangle meet. So we can say that centroid is a meeting point of the median. We all are familiar with the point. In xy plane, the meaning of point is to find out its x component and y component. But when we say that Anas Imran has entered the room now, but when we say that it's a meeting point of the median, so we must know what median is. But a median is a line. You might have heard this word median in your earlier classes in 10th class in geometry section, but here we are here today we are discussing it again. What is median? Median is a line. Median is a line segment. Which line segment? I am showing you all these three median in this figure. You all concentrate on this figure. Here we can see a line segment A, B. Abdul Wahab has entered the class, and second median B, E, and third median CF. All these three lines are the medians. Then how can we define these median line? Median is a line segment that join vertex and midpoint of the side opposite to that vertex. So on the basis of this definition, we all can say that this point E is the midpoint of side AC. You have to keep this definition in mind while solving the question. So on the basis of this median line, we can say that F is the midpoint of side AB. On the basis of this definition, we can say that this D is the midpoint of line segment BC. So these three are the midpoints. Beta dekh lo, definition यहाँ लिख दिया मैंने. A median of the triangle is a line. What is median? Median is a line segment from one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. It starts from vertex and ends at the midpoint of the other side. So D, E, F are the midpoints of the side. So, I repeat again, what is centroid? Centroid is a point where median meet or median intersect. So you can see that all these three median intersects at this point, and the name of that point is G, and this G is called centroid of the triangle. What is median? Median is a line segment that join vertex and midpoint of the side opposite to that vertex. And what is one more information regarding this, that centroid is called the center of gravity of the triangle. So yes, center of gravity means the middle central point. So centroid is also a central point of the triangle, and center of gravity के बारे में आप डिटेल में पढ़ते हैं फिजिक्स में. Shahir Ahmed has just entered the waiting room. Jawad Ahmed has just entered the waiting room. Osama Shakir has just entered the waiting room. They are late. So we are 25 students right now. I am taking your attendance. 25 students. Well, student, after defining centroid, after discussing this figure, now the next important thing is to discuss about the formula. As we already discussed that centroid is a point to know every point in xy plane, we must know its x component and y component. X component of the centroid is x. Abdul Wahab has entered the waiting room. इनको add किया मैंने. The meaning of x component is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Whenever you will ask to find out centroid, you will use this formula to find out x component and y component of the centroid. There is only one difference between centroid and midpoint. In centroid, we restrict ourselves from x1 to x2, but here we will consider x1, x2 and x3, all the three x component of the vertices divided by 3. y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Mujir Siddiqui, please explain median again. Okay, Mujir, listen my words once again carefully. मैं इस टॉपिक को रिवाइज करता हूँ. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, and the topic is centroid of the triangle. I am erasing the screen so that I could explain you again. Mujir, as you told you to explain me median again, so concentrate on my words. I would take question from your side after explaining. What is centroid? Centroid is a point. The point where three medians of the triangle meet. Mujir, beta, concentrate on this figure. Here I am showing you what is median. Median is a line segment. There are three line segments for this triangle. So the first one is A to B, A to E, D, E, F, A, D. This vertex is A, and this point is D. So line segment AD is a median. You are saying what is median? This line segment AD is a median. Okay. The next median is BE. The line segment BE is the second median. The line segment CEF is the third median. A is vertex. What D represents here? D is the midpoint of side BC. For median B, what B represents here? B is the vertex. What E represents here? E is the midpoint of side AC. For median CF, C is the vertex. What F represents here? F is the midpoint of side AB. So on the basis of this discussion, we can define median as median of the triangle is a line. As I already show you, median is a line segment from one vertex. One vertex की meaning ये होती है, if you are asking about the median AD, so AD is a median from vertex A to the midpoint D, to the midpoint on the opposite side. So vertex A की opposite side to vertex A is DC, opposite side to vertex B is AC, and opposite side to vertex C is AB. So I hope I have described the median again. And the centroid is also the center of gravity of the triangle. So we can say that centroid is the central point of the triangle. But this G represents here, G is the centroid. Why it is called centroid? Because at this point, all the three median intersects or cut और meet. Intersect का word use कर सकते हैं, cut का word use कर सकते हैं, meet का word use कर सकते हैं. Then there comes formula. Okay, Mujir is saying he got the concept. It's okay. X component of the centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This formula you will have to memorize it. I'm moving on to the next slide. Hassan Shahid, can you listen me?
Yes, sir.
Better describe what is centroid and its formula and rest of the thing to the whole class. I'm listening, all of you. I'm listening to you, and you are being
Sir,
listened by rest of the class. Yes,
sir,
go ahead.
centroid is a center point of a triangle, and we can also define it by the meeting point of the three medians of a triangle.
Okay, excellent.
Is called centroid of a triangle, or we can say that center of gravity of a triangle is also called centroid.
Define
And the
median.
formula
Define median. What medians mean
median
here?
median means uh, line segment
Good.
from vertex to the midpoint of opposite line.
Opposite side or line, whatever. Okay, good, very good.
Opposite side.
Just read out the formula.
Formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3.
Thank you so much. So we are going to start where we will apply this discussion we made on this slide regarding centroid. Student, this one is new question number 8, and you have to understand it first. Question says, obtain the coordinates of the centroid. It is simply ask us to find out coordinates of the centroid. Centroid is a point, and here we will find out x component and y component of the point with the help of centroid formula. And I already show you that formula. Here that formula is written. You all can see it and read it in your heart, that x component is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, and y component is y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the relevant information, because without this relevant information we can't be able to solve this question. So I discussed this information before starting question number 8. Obtain the coordinates of the centroid. We will find out centroid with the help of this formula only. Also in this question, find the length of the median. So we have to find out two things. The first thing is centroid, and the next thing is length of the median. And the information given is -2, 5, 4, -1, and 5, 4. These three are the vertices of the triangle. Beta diagram dekh lo. We have taken -2, 5 as the coordinates of point A, 4, -1 as the coordinates of point B, and 5, 4 as the coordinates of point C. And we have drawn here three medians. The first median is AE. A to E is our first median. BF is our second median. CD is our third median. As we discussed, that meeting point of the median is called centroid, and we have denoted that point by G, and we have supposed it's X and Y as coordinates of that centroid. So before discussing more on the basis of this discussion, we are in a position to solve first point. So consider triangle ABC whose vertices are A, B, and C. Let G be the centroid, and we have written down here the centroid formula. What we have to describe first, x1, y1. From A, we have taken x1, y1. So in the data we are showing it. The value of x1 is -2. The value of y1 is 5. x2, y2. From B, we are considering x2, y2. x2 is 4. y2 is -1. From the C, we have considered here x3, y3 as 5, 4. Now what we are going to do, we will substitute all these value in the formula. So in place of x, we will write x1. We are writing -2. you can see in the data that x1 is -2. Then the sign of plus, we are writing here plus. Then there comes x2. In the data x2 is 4. So I'm writing here 4 plus x3. In the data x3 is 5. So I'm writing here 5 divided by 3. Similarly, we have achieved here for y component by 5 minus 1 plus 4 divided by 3. Now take their sum. 5 plus 4, 9, and 9 minus 2 becomes 7. 7 by 3 is the x component of the centroid. And for y component, 5 minus 1, 4. And 4 plus 4 becomes 8. 8 by 3. So what these 7 by 3 and 8 by 3 represent? 7 by 3 and 8 by 3 are the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle. We have done here, we have completed here, we have finished here the first part of question number 8. The next part is also find the length of the median. हमें मजीद इसमें median की length भी find करनी. How we will be able to find out the length of the median? First, you must know here we have 3 medians, and the first median is AE, the line segment AE, and we all know to find out length of the any line segment, first we must know the coordinates of the endpoint. What is median? Median is a line segment. For this line segment AE, A and E are the endpoints. So we will only be able to find out its length when we will have coordinates of point A and E both. But right now we have only coordinates for point A. We don't have coordinates for point E right now. Hassan,
जी sir.
how we will be able to find out coordinates of E?
Sir, by using midpoint formula on the
Excellent. I
line
just
BC.
wanted to listen this. Okay, excellent. Beta, according to definition of median, E is the midpoint of side BC. I repeat, E is the midpoint of side BC. Why is the midpoint of side BC? Because definition of median says median is a line segment which join vertex and midpoint of the side opposite to that vertex. So we, on the basis of definition, we can say that E is the midpoint of side BC. By using midpoint formula, first we will find out coordinates of E. Similarly, coordinates of D and coordinates of F. When we will find these coordinates, then after finding these midpoints, we will apply distance formula to find out those lengths. I'm erasing this slide and moving on to the next one to see the further solution. Well, students, this one is our next slide. What we are going to do here, let dxy be the midpoint. In this slide, I have shown you the working of all the midpoints, midpoint D, midpoint E and midpoint F. ये वर्किंग है इसलिए बता रहे हैं और मिड पॉइंट आपको फाइंड करना आता है. क्वेश्चन 3 से इस एक्सरसाइज में मिड पॉइंट फाइंड कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, you all can see the midpoint formula in the very first step. x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. D is the midpoint. Ali Nazir has entered the room. At this time, Ali Nazir is entering the room. Might be their internet problem. Student, for D, we are considering x1, y1 as -2, 5 and x2, y2 as 4, -1. I show you again in the figure why we are taking these coordinates. Look here, D. We have started their working from D. D is the midpoint of side AB. x1, y1, x2, y2. Again, -2, 5 and 4, -1. ये माइंड में रखिएगा. -2, 5 and 4, -1. ये मैंने शो कर दिया आपको. जिस भी साइड का मिड पॉइंट होगा उसी के एंड पॉइंट से आप x1, y1 और x2, y2 कंसीडर करोगे. Now simply what you have to do here, substitute these value in the formula, and after substituting these value in the midpoint formula, you will be able to get 1 and 2 as the coordinates for point D. Similarly, E be the midpoint of BC. From B, you will consider x1, y1. I am taking the pen once again. From B, consider x1, y1. And from C, consider phi 4. Substitute this value in the formula here. You will get this step. And after simplification, 9 by 2 and 3 by 2 are the coordinates of the midpoint D. Similarly, F is the midpoint of AC. From A, consider x1, y1. From B, consider x2, y2 and substitute these components here in the midpoint formula. After substituting those values here, we will be able to manage this step. Now take their sum, 5 minus 2, 3 by 2 and 5 plus 4, 9 by 2. So the coordinates of F are 3 by 2 and 9 by 2. What we have done here in this slide, we have just find out the coordinates of D, E and F, which are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC and AC respectively. Now we are moving on to the final step, length of the median. Medians are the lines and the length of the line segment is calculated by the distance formula. We all are familiar with the distance formula. We all are dealing with the distance formula from the very first day. Hasan Shahid, can you listen me?
Yes, sir.
What is the distance formula?
Sir, square root of x2 minus x1 square whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square.
What is the use of distance formula?
To find out the length of the line segment.
Excellent.
Get distance from point A to something, मतलब किसी point से किसी point तक का
Okay.
distance.
असद बिन आमिर, देखो बेटा पिछली स्लाइड देख लो. Good student. Well, for median AE, as I already show you 3 medians, AE, B, D, CF. So we are going to find out the first median, which is AE. Here we are considering x1, y1, and we have discussed that the length of the median, which is a line segment, is obtained by this formula. As we are dealing with AE, so we are taking x1, y1 from A, and we are taking x2, y2 from E. Now substitute these information into the distance formula. You will be able to write this line. Here we have to take LCM. For 2 and 1, LCM will be 2. 2 2s are 4. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 by 2 whole square. 13 square, 169, 2 square, 4. For second bracket again, for 2 and 1, LCM is 2. 2 5s are 10. 3 minus 10, minus 7 by 2. Minus 7 square, 49 by 4. Now, here we have two terms. The first one is inside the root, 169 by 4. And the second term is 49 by 4. For this, here LCM will be 4. So 169 plus 49 becomes 218. And for this 4, the square root becomes 2. So the length of the median A is root 218 over 2. Here we have finished the length of the first median AE. Similarly, I'm not gonna discuss like one-to-one. Similarly, for median BF, you will consider x1, y1 from B and x2, y2 from F. Using distance formula, you will be able to get the length of this median as root 146 by 2. And then the last median, the third median CD. From C, consider x1, y1. From D, consider x2, y2 and substitute these value in the distance formula. And you will be able to manage the length of the third median CD as 2 root 5. So we have finished this question right now. Now you have time. If you have any difficulty, any discussion, I'm giving you the time. You can raise your hand. You can ask the question. I'm taking your question. So feel free to ask the question if you have any difficulty. Well, student, this is your time. If you have any difficulty, raise your hand. Hassan Shahid, everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Nobody is raising the hand. I just take one input from one student, Anas Imran. Anas, can you listen me? I have unmuted you. Anas? Yes, Anas.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
explain this question?
You explain करना.
Beta, explain this question, question number 8. If you have any question,
सर,
ask
इसके
me.
अंदर हमें नहीं
बेटा,
सर कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ में आ गया.
ये आपको समझ आ गया, ओके. Ahmad Shahid, raise your hand. Hassan Shahid. Hassan Shahid.
Yes, sir. Yes,
बेटा
sir.
आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir. आ रही है.
हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे मूव कर जाएं.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mujir is asking to show the previous slide. Well, Mujir, I am showing you the slide. Take the picture as soon as possible. Take the picture. Mujir, take the picture. This one is 8. And we have started our lecture from this slide. Second slide of today's lecture. Third slide of today's lecture. And the fourth, fifth, sixth. Question number 9. The whole class, understand this question carefully. I am taking the pen again. So our question is, the centroid of the triangle whose two vertices are 2, 4 and 3, minus 4 is found to be 3, 1. What this 3, 1 represents? Hassan,
जी sir.
what this 3, 1 represents?
Sir, centroid.
Good. This 3 and 1 are the coordinates of the centroid. Most of the students get confused. वो समझते हैं कि तीनों vertices हैं. मैं पढ़ाता हूँ ना, मुझे पता है. इसलिए मैं फोकस करता हूँ कुछ पॉइंट पे. So the centroid of the is found to be 3, 1. You can see in the figure that centroid is 3, 1. What that 2, 4 and 3 minus 4 represent? These two are the coordinates of two vertices. Here we have to find out the third vertex. So for a triangle, we are provided the coordinates of two vertices. 2, 4 are the coordinates of A. 3, minus 4 are the coordinates of B. The 3, 1 are the coordinates of the centroid, and they are asking us to find out coordinates of the third vertex C. First of all, we have supposed the coordinates of C are X and Y on the basis by using this formula, because whatever informations are given and whatever informations are required, both are present in this formula. So you must know about this one. You must know this formula. Here x component of the centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, and y component is y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So what we are going to do here, we are considering x1 y1 from point A, x2 y2 from point B, and x3 y3 from C, and coordinates of point C are required, which we have supposed here as x and y. For this centroid G, we are given 3, 1. स्टूडेंट आप एक डिफरेंस भी कर सकते हो कि आप सेंट्रॉइड को भी एक्स वाई से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हो, आप सी को भी एक्स वाई से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हो, तो आप यहाँ एक डिफरेंस कर सकते हैं, आप प्राइम लगा सकते हैं, आप एक्स प्राइम वाई प्राइम. ओके, एक्स प्राइम वाई प्राइम, क्योंकि ये हमने फॉर्मूले में लिख लिया ना एक्स वाई, फॉर्मूला हम इसी फॉर्मेट में याद रखते हैं. apply कर दो x prime y prime. Okay, now substitute all these value in the data. You will get this step. In place of centroid, you will substitute 3 1. You can see here on left side we have 3 comma 1, x1 2, x2 3, x3 x. So this become 2 plus 3 plus x divided by 3. Then y1 4, y2 minus 4, y3 4. So this becomes 4 minus 4 plus y divided by 3. There's some 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus x by 3, 4 cancel out this 4, y by 3. Once again I will repeat few steps, few sentences. Here both sides are equal, and on these sides we have a point. One points are equal, it means their x component will be equal and their y component will also be equal. Now we are going to equate x component. On equating x component, we got here 3 is equal to 5 plus x by 3. To solve further, you have to cross multiply. 3 into 3 9. Shift this 5 to that side. That 5 becomes negative. So 9 minus 5 gives us 4. So x component of that point, mark here y prime here. X prime, y prime, x prime, y prime. As I changed in the last, x prime, y prime. x prime इतना बड़ा फर्क नहीं है, चल जाता है, लेकिन मैं नोट करता हूँ छोटे छोटे पॉइंट को. x prime is 4. Similarly, on equating y component, 1 is y by 3. Cross multiplied 3 by 1, you will get y as 3. So 4 comma 3 are the coordinates of third vertex C of this triangle. We have finished this question, and you all know whenever we finish the question, I give time to the whole class. If you have any question, just raise your hand and ask me. We have very limited time, last 5 minutes to go. If you have any question, raise your hand as soon as possible. Everything is understood by you? Hassan Shahid, everything is clear?
Sir, I have to ask about the parts of question number 8. जो बाकी parts हैं वो हमारे जैसे homework है क्या?
Beta, there was a yes. Second, third, and fourth one is same as part 1. So that would be wastage of time if I discuss that point here. Same as part
Okay,
1, okay?
sir.
That is homework. You have to do at your end. If you feel any difficulty, then you can contact me separately for those parts, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Well, student, you don't have any difficulty. So I'm going to share a new slide here. Question number 10. Student, we will just discuss given and required as we have shortage of time. In detail, we will complete this question in coming lectures. You just try to understand it today. Whatever time we have right now, we will discuss this question number 10. And 10 is an important one. 10 is an important one. A, the meaning of A is, this A is point A, okay? You must keep in your mind, the meaning of A is point A. A is 2/3 the way from 110 to minus 8 comma 4. I have read out this sentence to that point. I'm reading this sentence again. A is 2/3 the way from 110 to minus 8 comma 4. एक लाइन सेगमेंट है बेटा, उस लाइन सेगमेंट का फर्स्ट एंड पॉइंट है 1,10 और सेकंड एंड पॉइंट है minus 8 comma 4. आप इस लाइन सेगमेंट को फिगर में देख सकते हो. PQ. For P we have taken 1,10 as a coordinates. For Q we have taken minus 8 comma 4 as a coordinates of that point Q. On this line segment PQ there is a point A. As question state that A is 2/3 the way from 110 to minus 8 comma 4. On this line segment there is a point A and position of that point is 2/3. Now I am going to explain what is the meaning of 2/3. Two-third can be written as 2/3. Is that clear to all of you? 2/3 can be written as 2/3. Before disclosing about 2/3, I would like to discuss about half. How can we write half? 1/2. If you are given a line segment and you are asked to find out, mark this position half on this line. So we take a point on its center, A. We take A as a midpoint for this position half. In the denominator of this fraction, what we have? 2. In the denominator of this fraction, what you have? 2. You can see in the figure that here we have 2 equal segments of this line. Similarly, when you will deal with 2/3, so you have to divide that line into 3 equal segments. First segment and second segment. Now we have 3 segments: first, second, and third. All these segments are equal. The meaning of 2/3 is divide that line into 3 equal segments, and position of A is 2/3, is at second position. If you go from, I'm writing here PQ, yeah, AB, whatever. I'm just explaining you this point 2/3 because it's a concept. If I start counting from A, the second position lies here. The first point and the second point. And if we